You know what's most pleasant on a cold evening? The aroma of homemade baked goods, a cup of tea, and these simple yet incredibly delicious cookies. With a crispy crust, a tender center, and you can make them with literally whatever you have in the fridge. Today I'll show you the perfect recipe for any occasion. And we'll make 2 types at once from the same dough. Let's get going. The basis of our magic is butter. It should be soft at room temperature. This makes it easier to whip. Simply cut it into pieces directly into the bowl where you'll be making the dough. Now for the sweetener. Add regular granulated sugar to the butter. As always, I'll leave the proportions in the description below the video. Turn the mixer on medium speed. Our goal is a light, fluffy, and almost white mixture. The butter and sugar should be best friends. This will take a couple of minutes, but it's the key to the perfect texture. Add 1 whole chicken egg. Beat again until it's completely incorporated into the cream. By the way, do you like to bake? Or are you more of a foodie? ***, be sure to tell me in the comments. I'm very interested. The next secret ingredient for tenderness is an extra yolk. Carefully separate it from the white, we won't need the white, and add it to a bowl. Beat everything thoroughly again. Look how creamy and sunny the mixture turns out. Now comes the dividing part. We divide our flavored base roughly in half into 2 separate bowls. One will make vanilla cookies, and the other will be transformed into a chocolate dream. While the dough is waiting, let's make the chocolate. For this, we'll need a double boiler. Fill a small saucepan with enough water to warm it, but not enough for the steam to touch the bottom of the pan. Set over medium heat. While the water is heating, take a bar of good dark or milk chocolate to your taste and break off the required amount. As soon as the water begins to boil, reduce the heat to low. Place a heat-resistant bowl or simply a small bowl on top and add the chocolate pieces. The main rule of a double boiler ***, the steam does its job, and the chocolate melts slowly and evenly, without burning. Let it sit until it turns into a smooth, shiny mess. Let's return to our dough halves. Add cocoa powder to one of the bowls. It will give it a rich color and a slightly bitter note. And immediately, our warm, melted chocolate. The smell is already incredible. Now you need to combine everything thoroughly. Stir until there are no light streaks left. You'll get a beautiful, glossy chocolate spread. Set the bowls aside and start mixing the dry ingredients. Be sure to sift the flour through a sieve. This will aerate it, ensuring the cookies turn out truly crisp. Add the magic powder baking powder to the sifted flour. It will make our cookies rise slightly and become airy. And a pinch of salt. Don't worry, you won't notice the salt, but it will magically reveal and enhance the flavor of your sweets. Now combine the wet and dry ingredients. Divide the resulting flour mixture into 2 parts and add 1 to each bowl, 1 to the vanilla base and 1 to the chocolate base. Stir with a spoon at first, and once the mixture thickens, you can use your hands. There's no need to knead for long. The key is to achieve a smooth consistency. The dough will be soft, pliable, and very flavorful. Now we've reached the most meditative part. We take out our vanilla dough and begin to gather it into a smooth, elastic ball. We do the same with the chocolate dough. You'll get 2 delicious, fragrant balls. Isn't it beautiful? Our dough is a little tired and softened by the warmth of our hands. Wrap each ball in plastic wrap or place it in a container and refrigerate for 30 minutes. During this time, the butter inside will harden slightly, making the dough much easier to work with. It won't stick to your hands. While the dough is chilling, prepare the landing pad. Take a baking sheet and a sheet of parchment paper. Cut it to size, and to be on the safe side, I also like to lightly grease it with a drop of oil or use baking spray. This will ensure a 100% non-stick finish. Time to make. Take out the chilled dough. Pinch off small pieces and, with quick movements of your palms, roll them into neat balls, about the size of a walnut or slightly smaller. They're so smooth and neat. Place the vanilla balls on a baking sheet. Remember to leave space between them, about 3 to 4 centimeters. In the hot air of the oven, they will spread out slightly and brown. Repeat the same process with the chocolate pieces. You can layer them interspersed with the vanilla ones or in separate rows, whichever you prefer. To give the cookies their classic shape, each ball needs to be slightly flattened. I do this with the bottom of a regular glass. To prevent the dough from sticking, you can dip the glass in water or flour. Press lightly, and there you have it. It already looks like a familiar treat. Now, let your imagination run wild. This is my favorite part. You can just leave the cookies as is, or you can decorate them. I finely chop the remaining chocolate and press pieces into each cookie. And for color, I add brightly colored M&Ms. How would you decorate them? And the most important part, preheat the oven to 180 degrees and place the baking sheet on the middle rack. Our cookies will be ready in 12-15 minutes. You'll know it by the divine aroma and golden edges. We take them out, pause. Look, what a miracle. Let them cool on a wire rack. That way they'll get their crispy outside. Well, there you have it. 2 types of perfect homemade cookies are ready. They simply melt in your mouth. Thanks for cooking with me today. Bon appetit, everyone, and see you in the next video. ****